He doesn't care and his army doesn't care. But inevitably, more people will find out about it. At some point over the next few years, Vegeta's crew comes to Frieza's headquarters. Frieza can't hide Kakarot forever. Not that he cares too much anymore, but he knows someday that these Saiyans will find out about it. Everyone's still pretty young at this point. Vegeta and Raditz haven't hit their growth spurt yet, and Nappa still has his hair, just to set the scene. While walking around the headquarters, their scouters pick up a pretty high power. Off in the training area, they hear Zarbon and Midoriya's voice, at first assuming it's just them training, but their scouters pick up a third power level. I mean, not that they care too much, but it's weird because this power is also pretty high. Not as high as Zarbon and Midoriya, but still, a couple thousand. Definitely nothing small. They don't really care too much. They go about getting their assignment and leave the headquarters. But on their way out, they actually get a glimpse of everyone training. Specifically, Raditz looks in the training area and sees. As they walk by, he makes direct eye contact with someone in there, and his stomach drops as he walks by. The first thing he notices is the tail. Then, that hairstyle, the one exactly like his father's. For just a brief second, he and Kakarot make eye contact. Raditz just looks confused and bewildered, as Kakarot's expression turns to one of anger. Raditz and the group continue walking, and that's the extent of his eye contact with Kakarot. Vegeta and Nappa ask why he looks so weird, and Raditz says he thinks he saw his brother somewhere. Wait, that's impossible. Wasn't he sent to some low-level planet? That third power that they were sending on the scouters. It was Kakarot. He saw the tail, the hairstyle. It had to be him. It was definitely Saiyan. I mean, what other Saiyan do they know of? Especially one that looks exactly like his father. Raditz and Nappa were suspicious at first, thinking he was just seeing things. But the more Raditz tells them, the more they realize he's not just freaking out. He's telling the truth. This isn't like him to make stuff up like that, and it doesn't seem like some sort of joke. But why? Why is he here, and why is he training with Zarbon and Midoriya of all people? But it also gets him thinking. Maybe Kakarot would join them. I mean, he is a Saiyan after all, and Raditz's brother. The three of them keep this in mind. More and more time passes, a couple of years ago. By this point, Raditz and Vegeta have grown up. Kakarot's still pretty young, but by this point, Nappa also lost his hair. Not important, obviously, but I like mentioning the fact that Nappa used to have hair. Pretty funny to me. Whenever they're at Frieza's headquarters, they've been on the lookout for Kakarot. By this point, Vegeta and Nappa have seen him, but they've never been able to make contact. They've only seen him a few times, and they know Kakarot saw them too. But every time they saw him, he just looked at them angrily, and they don't know what's going on. The three of them begin thinking. They need to make contact with him somehow. They can get him to join their side, working against Frieza and the rebellion. He would definitely help, right? As those three begin scheming, someone else begins scheming. Obviously, Frieza's been scheming this whole time too, but someone else closer. Well, not close in terms of the two have a good bond, but close in another way. This is an April Fool's scenario after all, so I do want to do some more in the scenario than I would normally. Something more interesting to spice things up. Let's just say there's a third party here. Not just the Frieza Force, and not just Vegeta's crew. People around the universe are beginning to take notice. Frieza's army is getting very efficient at taking over the planet. Rumor has it that they recruited a very strong soldier, not on the level of any form or anything. But he's pretty strong in his own right. The person most interested in these rumors is Frieza's brother, Cooler. His squadron is pretty small. Sure, they're really strong and efficient in their own way, but Frieza definitely has strength in numbers and more resources. He wonders what's going on there, but then he remembers. A while ago, before Planet Vegeta blew up, his crew detected a ship flying off the planet, and they almost destroyed it, but they saw Frieza intercept it for some reason. That has to be it. It has to be some Saiyan that escaped and that they recruited. But that doesn't make sense. How did it happen? Why did a Saiyan escape Frieza and then go to join him? Something's not adding up here. Cooler wants to find out. Not only will Kakarot soon meet his brother, but he'll soon learn of his adopted uncle. From where we ended last time, things continue pretty much the same way. A couple more years pass. As all the Saiyans continue to grow, as well as Frieza's empire and Cooler's. There is one thing that I did want to cover though. It's very brief and doesn't really apply too much to the main part of the series, but we may get into it more later on. That being everything that happens on Earth. I'll give a little context for that, and throw them a bone and see how things are going. Instead of it ending all dark and gloomy, let's give them a shot. Bulma goes on her journey, and in the end it doesn't really work. It becomes too dangerous later on, so she just abandons it, keeping the Dragon Balls for herself, or at least the few that she actually gathered.
Let's go.
The Pilaf gang from being living either.
Oh wait, it's an A rank, no way.
There actually are people to work against.
Shit.
The Red Ribbon Army tries to gather some Dragon Balls.